In this section, we're going to look for some special forms of factorization. And if you're able to identify this pattern, it can maybe provide you a shortcut. And because we have the math skills now to understand it, we can use these shortcuts. So let's go back in time with me and let's look at a problem that we want to multiply. X plus 2 times x minus 2. What do you get when you do that? Well, first term times first term produces an x squared. Outer terms, inner terms, last term. What do you notice? Notice that the inner terms disappear. I'm left with x squared minus 4. And x squared minus 4 is a very special trinomial that we'll see, and it's called a difference of two squares. Difference because I'm subtracting two squares. This is a squared term, and that is a squared term. Anytime I can recognize something that's in that form, x squared minus 4, or a difference of two squares, it will always factor into something that looks like that. So here's my rule. A squared minus b squared equals first terms and then the difference of the second terms there. So this one, I can just remember that. That's going to be an x. That's going to be an x. I take the square of 4. What times what makes a 4? A 2. And then I know the signs are going to be one of each. One's going to be positive, one's going to be negative. Doesn't matter. There you go. I was able to factor x squared minus 4. So let's look at another one. Let's look at 81 minus 49x. Whoops, sorry. Let's put the x squared first. 81 minus 49. First thing we need to do is see if it factors. Does anything factor out of the terms? Nope. The next thing I want to recognize is that it's a difference of two squares. I can think of a number times itself that makes an 81x squared, and I can think of a number times itself that makes a 49. And if you can do that, you can go straight to this. The first one's going to be a 9x and a 9x. Remember, we're looking for a number times itself that makes 81x squared. 9x is the only number that does that. What's the only number times itself that makes a 49? A 7 and its other 7. And then as far as signs are concerned, one has to be negative, one has to be positive. Doesn't matter which is which. And by doing that, we can use this shortcut when we're factoring expressions that we see written as the difference of two squares.